Next Computer is one of the few companies that are still trying to realize the ambition of mobile computing. Motorola, Asus and HP all tried, but their products failed to catch on. Today, Samsung, Huawei, Smartisan and more companies are making devices featuring desktop modes, but most weren't confident enough to produce and sell enough these kind of extended terminals to make money. This is where the Nexdock fills the void with its third iteration. At $249 at launch, it is easier for your wallet compared to HP's $599 laptop. The build quality is solid, feels like it's going to last a very long time, but it's big and heavy, weighing at a whopping 1.4 kilograms. It is wide and thick to accommodate the 14.1-inch touchscreen, a slew of ports for connecting to a variety of devices and storage, and an 8,000 mAh of battery. But it's still a lot of heft for its size and considering it's missing a CPU, RAM and storage. I have been testing it using different smartphones with desktop mode feature, and I could say that the additional touchscreen feature on this iteration is very good. The accuracy is on point, really useful for interacting mobile-oriented apps that's meant to be used by your fingertips. The display needs to be more vibrant, as the saturation is quite washed out. Speakers are bad. There's no nicer way to put it. There's just too much vibration, distorting any potentially good surround sound. The keyboard feels nice and big. The button's tactile feedback is solid, but not as well damped as the Surface Pro or the HP laptop. These columns of buttons at the end are really useful, although could be mistyped occasionally. And the FN keys are really tricky to press, but neither of these issues ruin the overall joyful typing experience. What does ruin the typing experience is the trackpad, which frequently registers the touch of my palm during typing, creating a lot of false inputs or randomly misplacing words I type. The other thing that drives me up the wall is the glitch triggered by swiping the top of the trackpad, which causes the app drawer to pop up in Huawei's EMUI and Windows to minimize on other phones. Without these problems, it is still an average trackpad at best that requires better precision and sensitivity. I simply disable it and plug a mouse at the USB-A port instead. And that USB-A port also allows you to connect external storage, but be aware that drives written in NTFS format are not supported. Apparently this is an Android thing, so it might work on other devices like Raspberry Pi or TV sticks, but I can't verify that. I don't want to bash on this thing because it's a solid device, plus the fact that it also works with Raspberry Pi, TV sticks and even video game consoles deserves the $269 later asking price. The problem is, this device was primarily designed for flagship phones with top-notch display and sound, and the level of quality and refinement on this device is just too far off. It feels so utilitarian that I could only recommend this device to really specific users and people like myself, who are really invested in this mobile computing future. For media use, a portable display with good speakers will serve you well enough. Am I being too harsh? Let me know at the comments.